sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
The key for them, generating offense and finding a way to put the ball in the end zone. They only scored 10 points in their last game.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start here with Jackson. And tough going there, so he'll only get it up to about the 31. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. The numbers for Jackson in last week's game: 17 carries, 106 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. Howard. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
Result is a 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Sheldon. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Howard. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Working the, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. But you look at this defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Howard from the gun on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Howard. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try the left side. Sheldon. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll go with a keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And that enables him to also pick up the first. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a give, it's Jackson. He'll get about 4 here, down at the 43-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. When you look at this defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This one from 48 yards away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
brings up first down.
Looking to throw. Howard. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Well, that wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now Howard from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's a pickup of 3.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw here. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Our home team, 10.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Operating from the gun. Howard. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Howard. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Howard now from the gun on 3rd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 15. Results in a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
To throw is Howard. Off the play fake. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Result is a 1st
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Howard. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And his kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
At the 31-yard line.
Second and 1. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10.
Back to throw again. In trouble, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First down and 10.
This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On the arc, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Here's Howard from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2nd and 11. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he's going to use his legs here.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground, but every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They run on first down with Jackson. Down at the 25.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up.
They'll go with a keeper. And he'll burrow his way forward to pick up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Howard.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Looking to throw. Howard.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They run again with Jackson.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
2nd and 15. Right side caught by Jackson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Howard operating from the gun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. Back to throw. Howard. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Yeah, and on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Give him 8 on the gain there. And that'll give him a first down. They'll run it with Jackson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
At the 6-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Jackson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Looking to throw. Howard. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 14. And a first down.
They'll run on first down. Masters. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Brings up second and 4.
Now Howard. From the gun, he'll throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. Back to throw. Howard.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards, now it's third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Back to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sheldon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 2 yards is the pickup. And that'll be good enough for the first. Off the play fake. Howard. Throw left side complete. That's great.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 37.
Operating from the gun. Howard. Now he'll take. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
Here comes 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the run, this is Jackson.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
They actually want the quarterback to keep the ball on an RPO. You don't want to hand it off inside and let the running back gash you. You don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open. If he keeps it, there should be a group of people around him to keep him trapped. Instead, he finds a way to get out of there and finds his way going over the goal line and scoring a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 7, 56 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Wow, and that is incomplete. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Point after try forthcoming. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
10 yards.
2nd down and inches.
2nd and inches.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
And less than a yard.
They'll look to throw here.
Jackson with a catch.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about How much pressure is in the face of a guy? And can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for our visitors, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.